champion.
You are listening to Agape FM, nearer to you.
The time now is 1 o'clock. It is 5 minutes past 1 on a Friday afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Talk with Nwabisa and today is no different. I am bringing you movers and shakers, bring business people and entrepreneurs. And today I am sitting with Sibabaliwe, Xokozela and Charmoné Davids. How are you ladies?
We're doing
We're
well,
good.
thank you.
Thank you.
Just a little bit nervous. I've never been live on air.
They seem shy, but trust me, they are not. Today is Friday afternoon of the 11th of March 2022, and you all know that when it hits 1 o'clock, it is the Midday Talk at Agape FM. And one thing that's for sure, that we are gonna bring you nothing but greatness. I want to say something, but before I say that, there's a quote that I want to share with you that was shared by Sibabaliwe, and it's one thing that we will be focusing on today. The quote goes by, where you live should not determine whether you live, and we will be going into deeper meaning of this, but let me just ask the ladies to introduce themselves. And today I am sitting with Sibabaliwe.
Are you going to go first or should I?
Go first, please.
Good afternoon, listeners. I am Charmoné Davids, a 24-year-old final year development studies student, majoring in economics. I'm also a part-time waitress at the Granary, chairperson of Grab and Go. Yeah, that's just about me. I'm a beginner nail tech. Okay. I do nails as well. Yeah.
I am Sibabaliwe Xokozela. I'm a law student at Nelson Mandela University. I'm from the deep rural areas of Nqamakwe. I'm a Christian and I'm also a micro-influencer. I'm an all-rounder.
All right. I want to know what a micro-influencer is. But before we get to that, let's just go into... dear listener, you know that when we first go into the show, we first read the bio so that you know who we're talking to and what they are all about. And today is no different. The Midday Talk today is with Charmoné Davids and Sibabaliwe Xokozela of Grab and Go Foundation. Grab and Go Foundation is a foundation that has a soup kitchen that offers sandwiches and juices to the less fortunate. The foundation does not only focus on the soup kitchen, it sometimes offers blankets or clothing to the less fortunate. The main aim is to advocate for the less homeless population in the central areas of Gqeberha by providing them with a meal once a week. The foundation was founded in June 2020 with the founders of Lumka, Luphumlo, Zinto, Awonke, Vabaza, and Bathandwa, Tsoko. The type is a non-profit charitable organization. The purpose is to at least provide 50 people with sandwiches and juice once a week. They're located in Gqeberha. The area served as Central Rink Street and Govan, Bheki, with active members of Charmoné Davids, who is the chairperson, Lumka, who is secretary, Sinovuyo, Makinana, the treasurer, Unathi, Makubalo, the project manager, Sibabaliwe Xokozela, public relations officer, and Asanda Mkunu, Awonke, Vabaza, Luphumlo, Zinto, and Makubalo. The contact details is we will be sharing this later on the show. Let me allow me to say welcome to the Midday Talk.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for what you're doing. You've done the introductions, and dear listener, I'm sitting with the chairperson and the PR officer of Grab and Go. Non-profits are generally known as a company incorporated for either public benefits, communal or group interest. So what is the vision for Grab and Go Foundation?
The vision for Grab and Go. It was started in 2020, even behind the name. I'll also just jump into that and combine the questions together. Grab and Go was started in 2020 in June.
Yes.
And if we are aware that we were mid
COVID,
pandemic,
yes.
The vision behind it was just to provide, since people lost their jobs, people got evicted from their homes, the idea was just to be there for someone. Not just a sandwich, just allow people to know that there is someone out there that cares. Also, the vision behind the name Grab and Go was because we're during the pandemic, we wanted to just eliminate contact. So you just come and you go. But a long times we've actually, most of the time, the people just chill for about 5 minutes before they go. So it also gave us some interaction.
True.
So behind the vision, it's not just to provide bread and juice. It's also just to have a conversation with someone, to let someone know that they are seen and their needs are heard.
And you also mentioned with the name, the creation of the identity. Now, an identity plays a major role in any organization. So Grab and Go. You also mentioned that for people not to sit around, but now we are. I'm saying we're pro COVID because I believe that COVID is not there, but it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
So, do you believe, or is there a chance that the name might always be Grab and Go, or you're just now gonna say Grab and Chill?
No.
It will always be Grab and Go.
Grab and Go,
Always be
right?
Grab and
Oh,
Go.
Grab and Go.
But
because-
you are welcome to Grab and Chill.
Okay,
Welcome
right.
to Grab and
Because
Chill.
it's a very catchy and memorable name, Grab and Go. The colors. Why are we going on green? I mean, green, we know green as environmental. Why did you choose the green and white?
Because when you think of green, we think of nature. When you think of nature, in most cases, people think of plants. Plants bloom, they give life. And then when you think of white, you always think of hope. So that is who we are. We are the light. We are the hope to whoever that we feel needs it. It's not even a matter of whoever we feel needs it, to everyone. So when we chose green, it was a matter of we're speaking about living again, reliving, let's live again, white and hope.
You're leaving and there's hope. Okay, right. So the foundation, it was from 4 people. The founders are 4, and I want to know what was the goal when they started the foundation. Yes, you're saying people needed a meal. People needed. So when was the main goal when they founded this idea? Because it started from an idea.
Yes.
So were these founders? Are they friends? Are they people that just an idea came about and then I kept thinking about this. Let's formulate something. How did the foundation of the foundation?
How did
The foundation.
How did the formation? I think formation is the
got
right
it.
word. Formation come about.
Okay, they were not friends.
Okay.
It was in winter during lockdown when Lumka DM'd them inboxed them on Facebook, and she was like, I have this vision. Lumka was staying in Central by that time. It was in winter, so she saw the need. She saw that there was a gap that needed to be filled, and then she, in her mind, and something in her told her to text these certain people, and they were also available to do the work. They had the same zeal as hers, and the rest is history, as you can see that we're here.
And you're here. And
Yeah.
you're here. And from 4 people, from Ulumga, contacting other 3 people, now to having about 8 active members. It's growing and it's
It
growing
is.
and it's growing and it's growing. The time is 13 minutes past 1 on a Friday afternoon. It is 27 degrees Celsius outside, and today I am sitting with the members of Grab and Go Foundation, Sibabaliwe, Xokozela, and Charmoné David, and we're talking about giving back and the nature of actually being there for someone who actually needs it. How do you advocate? What is advocating for the homeless in your own words? Let's give it to the chairperson.
All right, advocating for the homeless, like I said earlier on, it's just not just going there, doing your community service. Like sometimes community service, you're just obligated to do it. But what we advocate for is community, sense of belonging. Like I said, the idea was to grab and go.
True.
But you're also welcome to chill. as time went by, we would get interactions between people. We would even like notice on certain Saturdays, but this one wasn't here last week. Where were
Okay.
you? That's how. So it's not just about giving back. We advocate for community, sense of belonging, and giving back. We don't just stop at sandwiches. We also have an annual Christmas lunch,
Okay.
where we provide them with a hearty meal and a packet of, I almost said fruit and veg, fruit. Yeah. It's not just, we don't just advocate for a lunch, it's the sense of belonging.
And according to South African statistics for homeless people, over 500,000 people are homeless. And it goes to say that the exact number is non-existent because you can't count.
You can't
count them. And the least that you do is going a long way. So thank you so much for what you do. There is a saying that how you can promote or how to help homeless people in South Africa is to create jobs, to give them food, give them shelter and everything. How do you believe that besides the soup kitchen that you guys give and the blankets, how do you believe that you can also help these homeless people or people in need?
Okay, firstly, I feel like in order to help someone, you need to identify what is the problem.
True.
You can't just provide a job to someone that does not need it. So
Yes.
I believe that you first identify what is the problem and then help them. For example, in winter, we know that we need blankets. We have blanket drives in winter. In summer, we know that there are certain things we need, toiletries. So we identify what is the problem in that particular season of life, not necessarily like season as in weather or whatever. So we always identify what they need, and then we try and have drives, try and have sponsors for that particular project that we'll be having, and yes.
Okay, wonderfully said. You need to identify the need first before anything. Ne? So, how would you recommend, or what other ways would you recommend the community now to assist you, or to actually advocate themselves, advocate for the homeless or for the needy?
Okay, I strongly believe that you always have something that might help someone. I might not have a pen right now. You might have it. You might have something. You always have something to help someone. So you do not need to help 5,000 people. Whatever that you have and you feel that it is a need to someone else, give it to them. You can provide it to them. Whatever that you have, you don't need to. It's basically, all I can say is one person at a time.
And especially, like, don't ever make them feel worthless. Don't look down on them. Like, eye contact is very important with them because it makes them feel seen, like they are noticed. It's very important. Eye contact, like just a conversation. How are you? Don't just think that you need to drop off something and go, or throw a few coins at them. No.
Charmoné, as the chairperson, I want to know what your role is at Grab and Go Foundation, and what are you most passionate about?
I'm most passionate about events.
Okay.
I'm recently elected as the chairperson, and so far we have 2 successful events coming up in May and in June, and and 3 with our Easter lunch as well.
Okay.
Working hand in hand with our project manager. That's more exhilarating for me than being a chairperson. Like just being on the ground, working, making sure that things fall into place, planning, finding sponsors. That's more
The passion,
my side.
the passion,
than
yes.
up there.
Yes. You listen, you're also tuning in to the Midday Talk with Nwabisa. This is Agape FM, bring the gospel nearer to you. And today I am sitting with the members of Grab and Go Foundation, Sibabaliwe, Xokozela, and Charmoné Davids. And Charmoné is the chairperson, and Sibabaliwe is now the public relations officer. As the public relations officer, what makes, and what do you believe makes, what is the key of making a successful fundraiser? I mean, now you've got 3 coming up, right? What would you say are the key successful points to a successful fundraiser?
Okay, got that. Okay, firstly, I can say determination.
Okay.
Secondly, it's the zeal. Be determined. Know what's the upcoming thing, and also be determined. Have knowledge about it as well.
True.
Like, know what you're fundraising for. I mean, like, when you know it and you have the zeal for it, you don't have to be pushed about it. It just flows. Like, the zeal drives you to be a good fundraiser. The zeal, like, I could literally be sitting next to you in a text and be like, have you heard about Grab and Go? Have you? Because I have this zeal inside me. It makes me, it gives me butterflies. So I just can't keep quiet about it. I want to share it with someone. I have...
And if you're part of an organization, you become that organization.
Yes.
You breathe it, you dream it, you do everything because you have that zeal and you're determined to making it a success. Tell us more about the Easter drive that you guys are having.
The Easter drive, there's a former homeless man, now a security guard, that contacted one of our not fixed, variable members about working. He doesn't want to. I'm not saying he doesn't want to. He's not at the capacity to donate as much as he wants to. But he has an area where he comes from as being a former homeless person, where he wants to serve. He wants to work with us.
Okay.
Where we provide a lunch. We're going to go to his area that he chose. Meals already cooked, packaged and everything. And then we're just going to serve them, spend a few hours there, just interact and see. I think he's also going to have like... what you call it?
Heart.
Yes, with the people, just to give them hope, show them that I was once there. I've come far. This is where I am. It's not impossible. You guys can also do it. So that's our Easter lunch that we're having.
And the May one and the June, is it May and June?
Yes.
In
And
a
the May
nutshell.
one. And the May one is the car wash. I mean, we'll be having a car wash on the 21st and then the 22nd of May. We will be fundraising because we have this zeal that I talked about.
Yes.
So we'll be fundraising for a big project that we're having. I'm not sharing anything about it. Not yet. For the big project that we're having. Please pull through. Please follow us on our page so that you can see when we're having it and the location and everything.
I was about to ask the location. Do you know where the said location will be, or are you still in communication with the various stakeholders?
We're still in communication.
Right. It's lovely. I love what
I
you
add
guys
on
are
to
doing.
that?
Yes.
Okay. We have confirmed the venue.
Okay. All
Yes, we
right.
have confirmed
Okay.
the venue. And I also want to name the person that we'll be working with. He's the manager from Remo's.
Okay.
This is going to be free advertising for our project as well. So we're going to have a car wash at Bridge Street. Remo's Italian Pizza, just across it. It's called the Valet. So we're going to be there on the 21st and 22nd of May. Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. This is Grab and Go Foundation. Please do get in touch with them on their social media platforms. And don't miss out on the car wash, the 2-day car wash.
Yes, 2-day
It's
car
going to be
wash.
lots of fun. All the information will be communicated with you on their social media platforms. I will be sharing the social media and contact numbers just after the show. How can people become members? Or is it a closed off foundation now? Can we become members of the foundation?
It's not a closed off per se, but we do need someone that's going to be dedicated, someone that's going to be able to avail themselves at least 3 weekends a month, and that is very hard considering that there are so many things going on.
True.
So what we have opened the platform to is not someone that wants to be a member, someone that knows that I want to help, but I know I can't commit.
Okay.
So you text any one of us, hi, I would like to help you guys this weekend. What do I do? We tell you, no, it's 11 o'clock, meet us there, and you help us. That's basically all. You can come with donations, or you can just come as yourself and provide a service.
Okay. If you have a free Saturday tomorrow, are you doing anything tomorrow?
Yes, we are. We have our first drive tomorrow at 11 o'clock at Rink Street.
If you're anywhere close to Ring Street, or if you're free tomorrow, or you just want to give and you want to share, you want to give that love, please do come to Ring Street at 11 o'clock tomorrow.
At Spa.
At Spa. And also you can contact Lumka at 067 106 3660 or Chairperson Davids at 073 314 5535. I'll be sharing this information once again. So for people who want to donate, how can we get in contact, or should we just call the number and tell you that we want to donate? Are you specific on the things that you want to be donated?
No, we're not specific at all. Because there's a vast variety of needs. We're not stuck on one thing. We're not stuck on just bread or blankets, clothes, sanitary towels, toiletries, literally anything. A 2 rand is
Even
fine.
if it's infants' clothes.
Yes,
all right.
anything.
Okay. Do you see the organization expanding in the near future? And how do you think how everything will go?
Oh, yes, I definitely do see it expanding, but I don't think it's going to expand. In the next 2 years, it might not expand outside of Port Elizabeth, but we'll definitely expand in our areas. We would like to maybe alternate every weekend, not be fixed in one location. So maybe we'll do one weekend Summerstrand, next weekend we'll do Town, next weekend after that we'll do Mount Road, Green Acres, like that. And as the years go by, hopefully our members and our base grow so much that we can have various drives at the same time, where Ring Street starts at 11, maybe Green Acres starts at 11, Summerstrand starts.
Yes,
so
yes.
that's our vision for now.
The vision is to expand. Please do expand your calendar and come and join the Grab and Go Foundation members so that we can make a difference one step at a time. Speaking of time, we've run out of time. We have run out of time. But before I let you guys leave or I let you guys go, do you receive the support reception needed to assist Grab and Go in reaching the purpose of 50 people, feeding 50 people a week?
Yes, we do. We have a very lovely, dedicated sponsor or donor, Natalie. I don't know her surname, but she would prefer to be anonymous. She provides us with 75 prepared sandwiches every Saturday. Every Saturday. And then we just come with our juice and our cups. So every Saturday the sandwiches are already taken care of. What we are working towards now is getting a fruit sponsor so that we can include a fruit with every sandwich and juice. So far our needs are taken care of, but if there's any donor out there, don't be limited to what we have so far.
Please, and please. Please do share as a PR officer. Let us give it to you. How do we get in contact with Grab and Go Foundation?
Okay, you can find us on Facebook, Grab and Go Foundation, and you can find us on Instagram, and also you can email us at grabandgofoundation@gmail.com.
Are there numbers that we can contact?
Yes, there are numbers that you can contact, Lumka and Chairperson's number.
Okay. Or if you missed any of that, we are at 069 402 1131. That is the number you can contact for WhatsApp at Agape FM. It is 069 402 1131. And if you have any questions about the group, please do get in contact with them. Ulumka Gqeberha is 067 106 3660, and Chairperson Davids is 073 314 5535. And on all social media platforms, they are Grab and Go. Lumka, what I usually do, right, for my guests, I always ask them to leave a word of encouragement, a word of advice, to leave a word for someone who might be listening out there who's feeling down, maybe wanting to try something new, and they just need a spirit lifter. What would you say? That is you, and then you are next.
All right. One thing I'd say is everything works out in the end. One thing that I can give you, everything works out in the end, and be patient with yourself. That's the only line I'm going to give you. So whenever you feel down, everything works out in the end. Always remember that your life will work out in the end. It doesn't matter where you are or what is currently happening in your life. It will work out. You're a piece of art.
You're a piece of art. All right, Charmoné.
Wow. I can't believe I have to go out to that. This is just gonna be a personal thing. I remember feeling very down, and I wanted to try something new, and I joined Grab and Go, and after the first month of serving, it just gave me a new purpose. I wanted to do something. It made me get out of bed. So if you ever feel like you want to try something new, community service is definitely the one. It's more rewarding than anything else.
And I will not say anything after that. That was phenomenal. That was great. That was wonderful. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. It was really lovely having you in studio, and I hope and I know and I pray that your future endeavors are blessed and are guided. Right? Thank you so much for everything that you are doing.
Thank you so
And
much
dear
for
listener,
having us.
thank you for joining me today, and thank you for being loyal to Agape FM. I know that we bring the gospel nearer to you, and there's no other radio station that is loving as we are. And today I'm going to leave you once again with Bethel Music saying champion. Please do get on our Facebook platforms, leave us a comment, shout out, and we will get in contact with you. I am Nwabisa, and this is the Midday Talk. From me, it is a goodbye.